Hey guys, how you going? Well, I've just got my Seahunter Mk2 back from the States. I got it a couple of months ago and it was underperforming. It wasn't hitting a penny at 6 inches. So thank you to Travis that helped me take it back to the US, and I got it back, and I took it for a run the other night out to Terrigal and cleaned up big time. Now I'm trying to get my head wrapped around. The high tide at night time turned up about 10 o'clock that night and cut the biggest L shape into it. Now in between then there was another low tide and another high tide. When I got there the next day, the next high tide had gone up there and dragged all the sand down and put another 2 meters of sand on top of it again. So I'm trying to get my head wrapped around how this high tide turns up out of nowhere and just takes a big cut out of the sand dune, taking 2 meters of sand away, exposing just fresh pickings to us. Now, the other night I went down there and these are all the coins I got. There's over 500 coins. There's all old pennies and half pennies there. All pennies and half pennies, and these are all the silvers. So there's still old ones in there, but majority of them are 50s, 20s, 10s and 5s, and just a small amount. And just to show you, the other couple of money pots I found are all still in here. So that's all still them chockers. Now, before I show you all the cream and everything, this it's me trusty scoop, just made out of a torch, put a lip on it, old bounty hunter fittings and everything, and that's just had a hammering in the last couple of days, and she's still hanging in there, but I'm due for one of the good ones. Now let's just have a look at some of this junk. I want to get rid of this. Now when I show you the good cream that I pulled out, a couple of rings, you might think it's quite easy, but there's a lot of junk to pull before you start getting this cream and rings, and people think, oh, it's too easy. But I'll tell you what, there's some junk in here, there's another 1,000 items in here, and as small as you can go, to the hairpins, to nails, to just, I mean, tent pegs dime the dozen. All the pliers and keys and huge nails, big square nails, 6 inches long. Now, give you a little shot of this. Here's all the $2 coins I found the other day. I found about, I think it was about 300 bucks or something, $3.50 in $2 and dollar coins. There's some of the junk sort of jewellery, which is just all crap. It's no good to anyone. And all the 1 cent coins and the 2 cent coins. Now, the good old Seahunter Mk2 Garrett, this is what it pulled out at the end. And this is the cream. And this has been my best pick so far, but that's sterling silver, fake diamonds, 9 carat, 9 carat, and steps up. You can see the colour steps right up to 18 carat, 18 carat, 18 carat white gold. Diamonds check out real, and that's 18 carat. It's weighing up about 12 grams. It's very heavy, and it looks like it's got like a blue topaz or a nice little stone in there. So that stone could be worth a few bob. That's nice. I can't remember what they call that blue stone. Aquamarine, that's it. I think this could be an aquamarine. Now, don't quote me, it might not be. But I'll tell you what, it's a very, very nice looking gem. And she's setting pretty heavy, 18 carat. That's very heavy. And the chain, over 50, 60 grams. And I thought that was 18 carat to start off with, but it's only 9 carat. So a couple of thousand went back down. So it would have been nice though. That was 18 carat, but still 60 grams. So we're talking over 100 grams of gold there. And that's a damn good night picking. And that was with the Seahunter mk2. Now, just to suss it out a bit, I'm close to power lines all around on the foreshore on the central coast where I am. So I took some advice off Travis. He found some info, and they're saying with this here from the coil, run the lead straight up. Instead of curling it round, all the other 6 machines I've got, I curl it round like everyone else does. And I was suggested to run that straight up for a foot, then curl it round, and I carry it on my side. And the pole, it's nice and light. You can keep on going all day with that. The headphones are nice. They sit on comfy. Now with the settings, threshold, it's just been sitting just barely on there. I'm just using the normal trash elimination, the first section, and when I've had too much trash, I've run it up to about 3. That keeps all the gold and the coins, and tries to get rid of a bit of iron. And it doesn't really get rid of the iron, it just gives you different sounds, so you start to get your double beeps. But the old hairpin, she always comes up like a solid gold chunk. And I'll tell you what, she was digging the other night, 12-14 inches. It was amazing. I thought it was, well, it was underperforming when I sent it back to America, and when I got it back it wasn't really sort of working, but I've taken it out, and as you can see from the results, she's working. Now if you have a look at my videos, subscribe, because you'll get access to over 80 videos. Subscribe and you'll be able to see the conditions where I found all this. Now the conditions are once every 6 months. You're not going to get this night every night, and that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my head around how this cut turns up overnight, because the next day it's gone. And I was there from 10 o'clock at night till about 4 in the morning. So it was a long pick, a very long night. So I hope you enjoy this video and you'll learn a few things. Subscribe and have a look at all my other videos, and I've got little tricks and hints that you can pick up on, and all the metal detecting I did with the $100, $200 machines, just to show you don't have to spend $1,500, $2,000 on a good machine. At the end of the day, a good machine is cream, but don't forget you'll be digging a lot of that. So up to you, but I love it. Pulse induction, so different from the VFL. Low frequency, love it. Alright guys, keep digging. Catch you later. See ya.